Every single person on this planet has the same 24 hours, no more, no less. Yet, why is it that some people seem to accomplish so much in a day while others barely scratch the surface of their potential? The difference isn't luck. It isn't talent. It isn't even resources. It's how you treat your time. Time is the most valuable currency you will ever have. Once it's spent, you can never get it back. Every hour wasted is an opportunity lost. Opportunity to learn, to grow, to build, to serve, to create. If you want to operate at a genius level, you must start seeing every second as precious. Your day begins long before the clock hits the first hour of work. The morning sets the tone for everything that follows. The way you wake up, the way you move, the thoughts you entertain, they all shape the energy of your day. A purposeful morning routine isn't just a habit. It's a declaration that today you will operate at your highest level. Take control of the first hours, and the rest of your day will bend in your favor. But mastering your 24 hours isn't just about what you start with. It's also about what you refuse to allow. Low-value activities, distractions, and people who drain your energy are time thieves disguised as ordinary life. Saying no isn't rude, it's wise. Protect your hours as if they were gold, because in reality they are. Every moment spent on trivial matters is a moment stolen from your future success. Focus is your superpower. Genius isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters with complete intensity. Multitasking is an illusion. Your mind can only give its best to one thing at a time. When you focus deeply on the work that matters, your productivity multiplies. Interruptions, noise, and frivolous concerns are the enemy. Guard your mental bandwidth as fiercely as you guard your physical health, because what you allow into your mind shapes the results you produce. Planning is important, but planning without action is wasted effort. Every hour should serve a purpose. Don't just fill your schedule, design it. Know what you need to accomplish and attack it with discipline. The genius does not leave success to chance. They execute with precision, hour by hour, task by task, until the day ends with progress to show. Execution transforms ideas into results, and without it, even the best plans remain dreams. And yet, mastery doesn't end when the day is done. Every evening, take a moment to reflect. Review your wins, your losses, your wasted minutes, and your breakthroughs. Refinement is the key to improvement. Each day is a laboratory, and every hour a data point. Learn from it, adjust, improve. Tomorrow can be even greater than today if you are intentional with what you do and how you think. To master your 24 hours every day like a genius is not about working harder than everyone else. It's about valuing time more than most, structuring your hours with purpose, focusing on what matters, executing with discipline, and constantly improving. The truth is simple. How you spend your hours determines the trajectory of your life. Treat each day as an opportunity to operate at your highest level. Guard it, use it wisely, and you will achieve results that ordinary people only dream of. Every moment counts. Every decision matters. Every hour can either move you closer to your dreams or leave you further behind. The choice is yours. If you want to live like a genius, start today by mastering the 24 hours you have, because mastery of time is mastery of life itself. Time is the one resource that no one can ever give you more of. You can earn more money, you can gain more knowledge, you can acquire more possessions, but you cannot create an extra hour in a day. Every second that passes is gone forever, and the truth is, how you spend your time determines the trajectory of your life. If you spend it carelessly, you will find yourself years later wondering where it all went, wishing for opportunities that have already slipped through your fingers. But if you value time as the most precious currency you own, every action, every choice, every decision becomes intentional. You begin to see that waiting, procrastinating, or mindlessly scrolling through distractions is equivalent to throwing money out the window, and the cost is far higher than most realize. Those who operate at genius level understand that time is the true measure of wealth. They don't simply work for money, they invest their hours in growth, in skill, in relationships, and in pursuits that compound value over time. When you treat every minute as if it were worth $1,000, your perspective changes. You stop wasting your hours on trivial matters, and instead, you prioritize what moves the needle in your life. Time treated with respect becomes the foundation of progress, mastery, and freedom. The richer you become in time, the richer you become in life. How you start your day determines how the rest of your day unfolds. The first few hours after you wake up are like the foundation of a building. If it's strong, the structure stands tall. If it's weak, the rest of the day crumbles. A morning routine is not just a series of habits. It is a declaration to yourself and to the world that you are taking control of your life. When you begin with intention, you activate your mind, your body, your spirit to operate at peak performance. The simple acts of rising early, moving your body, focusing your mind, and setting clear intentions are not small. They are transformational. They prime your energy, sharpen your focus, and align your purpose with action. When you invest the first part of your day in yourself, the hours that follow are no longer a series of random events. They become deliberate steps toward your goals. The genius understands that the quality of the morning is reflected in the quality of the day. Each ritual, each moment of preparation is a seed planted for success. By starting with purpose, you do not react to life. You lead it. You set the tone, you determine the pace, and you ensure that the day bends in your favor. Every morning is an opportunity to rise above mediocrity and step into the power of what you were created to achieve. Every hour of your day is a choice, and not all choices carry the same weight. Some activities are powerful. They move you closer to your goals, sharpen your skills, or elevate your life. Others, however, are low value. They drain your energy, distract your focus, and steal precious time without giving anything meaningful in return. The truth is, most people spend too much of their lives on the trivial, the unnecessary, and the unimportant. They fill their days with endless distractions, meaningless scrolling, and obligations that add no real value. If you want to master your 24 hours like a genius, you must learn to eliminate these activities without apology. Saying no is not selfish, it is wise. Protecting your time is an act of self-respect and a commitment to your future. Each moment you allow to slip away on things that don't matter is a moment that could have been spent building wealth, knowledge, influence, or health. High achievers ruthlessly guard their hours. They recognize that every minute is an opportunity to invest in their vision, and they refuse to trade it for anything less than extraordinary. Eliminate what doesn't serve your purpose, and you will free your time and energy to focus on what truly matters. In doing so, you reclaim control over your life, and you begin to operate on a level most people only dream about. Focus is the secret weapon of every high achiever. In a world overflowing with distractions, the ability to concentrate deeply on what truly matters separates those who succeed from those who drift through life. Multitasking is a lie. Your mind cannot give its best to 10 things at once. Every attempt to split your attention dilutes your energy, your clarity, and your results. To master your 24 hours, you must protect your mental bandwidth like it is a treasure. Guard it fiercely against interruptions, noise, and trivial concerns, the thoughts you entertain, the media you consume, and the people you allow to occupy your mind all have a direct impact on your productivity and your life. When you focus deeply on your highest value work, time itself seems to expand. Tasks that once seemed overwhelming are completed with precision and excellence. Your creativity sharpens, your problem solving improves, and your results multiply exponentially. High achievers know that mental clarity is not automatic. It is cultivated, defended, and protected with intention. By mastering focus and controlling what enters your mind, you reclaim your power, accelerate your progress, and unlock levels of performance that ordinary people rarely see. The sharper your mind, the more profound your results, and the greater your impact on the world. Planning is powerful, but planning alone will never create results. A map without movement is just a piece of paper, and a plan without discipline is nothing more than a dream. To master your 24 hours, you must not only design your day with intention, but also execute it relentlessly. Every hour, every task, every decision should have a purpose. High achievers don't leave their success to chance. They treat their schedule like a blueprint for their future. They know exactly what must be done, when it must be done, and why it matters. Discipline is what bridges the gap between vision and reality. It is what transforms good intentions into extraordinary outcomes. There will be distractions, temptations, and moments when the easier path calls to you, but the disciplined person stays the course. Each act of focused execution compounds over time, producing results that appear almost magical to those who don't understand the power of consistent, intentional effort. When you plan with clarity and execute with relentless discipline, your day stops being a series of random events and starts being a strategic march toward your goals. Your energy is aligned, your time is optimized, and your life begins to move in the direction you choose rather than the direction the world pushes you. Mastery of your day is mastery of your life. The day does not truly end when the clock strikes midnight. It ends when you take the time to review, reflect, and refine. Every action, every decision, every hour you spent holds a lesson if you are willing to see it. High achievers understand that mastery is not built on random effort. It is built on deliberate improvement. Each evening, take a moment to examine your day, celebrate the wins, acknowledge the mistakes, and identify where time was wasted. Reflection is not about judgment, it is about awareness. Awareness gives you control. It allows you to see patterns, recognize inefficiencies, and adjust your approach so tomorrow is stronger than today. Refinement is the secret weapon of those who operate like geniuses. They do not simply move from one day to the next. They carry the lessons of the past into the planning and execution of the future. Every reflection sharpens your focus, every insight compounds your progress, and every adjustment brings you closer to mastery. By taking this time to review and refine, you ensure that no effort is wasted, no hour is lost, and no potential goes unrealized. This is how ordinary days are transformed into extraordinary momentum, and how the consistent application of awareness and improvement turns a life of intention into a life of achievement. Mastering your 24 hours every day is not a secret reserved for the chosen few. It is a choice, a commitment, and a discipline that anyone can adopt. Every moment you invest with purpose, every distraction you eliminate, every decision you make with focus, and every action you take with discipline compounds into extraordinary results. Time is your most valuable currency, and how you spend it will determine the life you live. When you start your mornings with intention, protect your mental bandwidth, execute your plans relentlessly, and reflect on your progress each evening, you are no longer at the mercy of life. You are in control of it. The genius level life isn't about luck or talent. It's about how intentionally and wisely you use the 24 hours you are given every single day. Your future is built on the choices you make in the present. Choose to value time. Choose to act with focus. Choose to live each day with purpose. Do this consistently, and you will not only master your days, you will master your life. Every hour counts. Every action matters. Start today and watch as your 24 hours become the most powerful tool for creating the life you were meant to live.